Hey guys, I'm back today with another video. This one is going to be brought to you by the company RPGSHOW, and I'm going to be showing a straight out of the box unit. This is what the box looks like, and it also included a magazine. And oh, look, your girl recognized herself. Okay. Now this unit that I will be showing you today is the chocolate brown ombre wavy wig. This one is in the length 20 inches. It's 200% in density. This one also has your two combs on the side, a comb in the back, your adjustable strap, and also the elastic band. You guys can see I will be rocking this glueless. I do have on my silicone band that I have previously used in another video, and I'm very happy with it. Now if you want to go outside with your wig all the way to the front like that, that is on you. However, I'm going to be sliding mine back. Now this unit does come with a pre-plucked hairline. Look at the way it's plucked out. You're not going to have to do anything, and this unit also does come with your bleach knots. Now this unit already comes pre-parted as a middle part, so I'm just going to elongate that. I want to use as much parting space as I can, and I'm just going to put my wax stick on top and then also around the hairline area, and just use my hot comb to press everything down so it can be nice and flat. Of course, if you are not a fan of the middle part, there's more than enough lace for you to part this as a side part. This is a cap B lace front wig cap construction. I do have a small cap. Make sure that you look on the website so you can make sure to get the correct cap size. I did have to go in and just cut off a little bit of lace over by the ear area because I want this to sit on top of my ear. And then I'm just going to work on cutting off the rest of this lace. You guys know I love their lace because look how well it's already starting to blend into my skin. And of course, I'm not going to use any adhesives today. I'm not having to go in and do any plucking because the hairline already looks good. However, I wanted to pull out a little bit of hairs in the front. I had a vision to do some wispy type of hair on the side instead of doing like baby hair swoops, but it didn't come to life exactly how I wanted it to come to life. It still looks good, but I ended up just kind of lightly swooping some hair over. I didn't want it to be too obvious, and I ended up pulling out more hair on one side than the other. But it all worked out. I'm just using some of my olive oil mousse, and I'm just swooping that hair over. You see how natural it looks. Like I said, I didn't want to mess with the hairline too much because I didn't feel like it needed to be messed with. This unit does come pre-styled with these curls. I did have to go in with my wide tooth comb and make sure to really comb out the hair towards the bottom because I was getting some tangles, but you guys see how easy the comb runs through after I'm getting it all combed out. And I felt like the pieces in the front just needed a little bit of retouching. So what I'm going to do is use my big barrel on my wand curler, and I'm just going to curl a few pieces in the front. I think like 2, and that's it. I'm not going to go around and recurl the whole unit because it doesn't need to be recurled all the way. I'm going to be using my Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Serum. I'm going to be putting that throughout the hair, making sure to focus in the nape area and also towards the ends, especially with this color because it does feel a bit dry, and that's just going to help it look a bit better. Of course, all the products also that I am using in this video can be found down below in the description area. So taking a little bit of powder, I'm just going to go into the parting space area just to kind of brighten it up and make it look a little bit more scalp-like. And then I'm just going to place a very small amount around the frontal area. So this is the final look of this unit, and as you guys can see, the density on this is really nice and full, and the color on this is amazing. I love how well it flows together, and everything else is just on point. So guys, make sure you stay tuned after this so you can hear my final thoughts when it comes to this beauty. It's all in this unit, and this hair it's definitely giving me a little bit of glam. Like, look how big the curls look. I am not mad at it, but this hair definitely has some volume and some density to it. And the color on this is absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely one of those colors you can rock all year round. And I love the pieces in the front. And I also feel like this color you can get away with for every day, especially for those ladies who don't want something really big and bold. And when I turn around, you guys can see like the highlights throughout the hair. It just blends in so well together. And of course you have the darker root at the top. I honestly did not have to do too much when it came to the curls on the hair because it already came pre-styled. I just pretty much kind of touched up the front with my bigger barrel on my wand curler, and that's just because I wanted the pieces to fall back a certain way. But as you guys can see, the rest of the hair looks really nice. It did come, I want to say, last Tuesday, and today is Monday, so the curls still look pretty good to me for it to be in the box still, and for me to only have to touch up the very front pieces. This is a silkier texture, but what I did notice was that the hair did feel a bit dry, especially towards the ends, and then like right up in here. I did go in with my Sleek and Shine serum, and I went a little bit heavier on it because one thing I've noticed about their colored units, it just tends to come off a bit drier. So you want to make sure to go in with your serum. And you also want to make sure to go in with some moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. This is straight out the box, but once you wash their units, it definitely does soften up. And of course, the serum is going to help to take care of the frizziness and flyaways. Not too many flyaways that I noticed, but more so the frizziness when it comes to this unit. I get a little bit of shedding from this unit, and it mostly came from me end up cutting into the frontal on the side. I didn't have to cut off too much, but enough to where you guys can see it lifted up, but enough to where it was going to fit right above my ear because that's how I prefer to cut mine. And then I did end up cutting just a little bit of shorter hairs in the front. I wanted them to be like really natural. I wasn't really going for the swoop look, but I wanted to kind of swoop into the hairline. Totally up to you, you know, baby hairs are definitely a personal preference, but you can't really see them. It's just me swooping a little bit over. Makes it look more natural like that. Use a little bit of my olive oil mousse just to kind of swoop those hairs over. Also, I am noticing a bit of snags when it comes to this hair, but it's mostly like just right up in this area with these curls. But now, I mean, I can run it through, but of course, after I let it sit for a little while and then come back to it, if I comb through the hair, then that's where I'm noticing most of the snags at. Length on this is 20 inches. It does feel a bit longer. I'm only 5'2". When I turned around, I was like, this looks longer. And then the density on this, you guys see how nice and full this hair is. It's full. Of course, I'm going to make sure to leave the specs down below. But even if I was just to kind of like straighten this some, I feel like you still are going to get a good density when it comes to this hair. But the more you play with this hair, the more it's going to get bigger, especially curled up like this. This is that big kind of barrel look. So yeah, mind when you're going out, I would keep a wide tooth comb just so that you can kind of tame it down some, because I feel like this is the type of hair that's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Let's get into this hairline and the parting space. The hairline on this, I mean, RPGSHOW units hairlines are so nice. And of course, they have that really nice lace that's going to blend in well to your skin. You're not going to have to really work too hard to get it to blend down. I am rocking this glueless today. You guys seen I have on that silicone band. And when I bend down, you can see the lighter parts of the band, but who all up in my head like that? And if you that close, you need to back up, okay? So I really can't see it, you know, from this angle. So I ended up putting just a tad bit of powder into the parting space. Didn't have to put too much around the frontal area just because it's already starting to blend in. So no cons ever when it comes to that. I also didn't feel like I needed to go in and do any extra plucking. So if you wanted to wear this straight out the box, you definitely can. You've seen how easy it is. Of course, if you are extra like me, sometimes I do like to go in and pluck it out a little bit more because I want it to look as realistic as possible. All right, guys, I'm feeling this unit. This is one that I'm definitely feeling. I love the color. I love the volume, the curls. I love how easy it was for me to just put this on straight out the package and really not have to do too much. But let me know what you guys think about this unit. Are you feeling it? If you are, I'm going to make sure to leave all the details down below in the description area. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.